Like if the pandemic has allowed folks to relocate because their job allows them to work now further away from say a headquarters that maybe they used to have to commute to, and now they can provide a better quality of life for their family, or a yard for their kids or their pets to run in. Like I can understand that. Absolutely. We're not talking about those kinds of folks. We're talking about people with means and people who, could afford to live in a wide variety of places and could take care of their families. And they're the ones who are moving, making a big deal out of it, making a moral judgment about California or the Bay Area. And to me, it's like that, what did you do to try to invest in the Bay Area? Were you active civically? Did you try to use your money philanthropically to help alleviate many of the problems? And I don't know the answers. Like, I don't know a lot of these people, personally or in depth. Maybe they did, but even, I kind of doubt it. But I also think regardless, if you're invested in a community, you try to make things better. And if you're invested in a community and you decide to leave, look, that's your right. Why dunk on that community on the way out? So it leads me to believe that these are probably folks who weren't very invested in the community. And that's what I see issue with. Difficult decision to decide you're not going to do this. So let me just start there. But what I will say is in a society, words matter. Actions matter. Like that's what norms are. Society is a group of human beings somehow agreeing not to kill each other and to live basically peacefully together. And that's why you have norms that everyone agrees to. And that's why companies have acceptable use policies and terms of service that customers agree to when they become a customer. And look, this isn't new. In the offline world, we all understand, like you can't walk into a movie theater and yell fire. You can't walk into an ice cream parlor and start shouting racist epithets and like expect to continue to be a customer of those establishments for very long. Yet that's what happens in the online world. And sometimes there's a different, expectation, but that's what terms of service, that's what acceptable use policies are for online businesses. And when customers don't adhere to those policies, then you tell them that your business isn't welcome there. And it's really the same thing that's been happening offline for a very long time.